segue into the Trey and Herb era here in New Orleans. I believe what they should do is prioritize that, build around those two. Lengthy wings, by the way. It's like a Kawhi Leonard, Paul George type of situation. We're not comparing them to them by any means necessary. But when you look at it, Trey can absolutely play the game of basketball. In my opinion, he's going to be all-star next year and for years to come. Herb Jones, all defensive teams already. Those are guys that you build around New Orleans. Those are guys. You don't just throw somebody up there and be like, oh, we're going to send him to the lottery. No. If you're going to trade him, trade the guy. Don't try to flaunt it to us that, he's our guy now. He should have been your guy. In 2019, when you drafted him, he was your guy. So I'm confused with that statement alone. Once again, gotta do some more backstory on that, but I'm confused with that statement. I want to get some more information and more clarity on that statement too. But when we're talking about the New Orleans Pelicans, we know it's a cursed franchise. We obviously know it's a cursed franchise. You would gift wrapped Anthony Davis after the whole Chris Paul saga. You traded him to the Lakers, that got vetoed, and then you traded him to the Clippers. So, traded him to the Clippers. See how that worked out. Couldn't get past the second round. But we understand that when they got gift wrapped to Anthony Davis, it was not just for play. It was for allure. It was for understanding that the Hornets turned Pelicans were back. And they were back in action, and they had a superstar to build around. Now, of course, they lost to the Warriors and various other teams like that. But I don't think that team was ever able to win a championship, considering that you had Tyreek Evans on it, considering that you had Rajon Rondo, one of those teams as well. You tried to pair him with DeMarcus Cousins. Unfortunately, he got hurt, and we know what DeMarcus Cousins could do. Boogie Cousins, as some people call him, the brother can absolutely play. 25 and 12 in his sleep. That's what he did in Sacramento. One of the greatest Sacramento Kings of all time. I would even put him in the top 3. But New Orleans needs to figure out a direction that is going to help them for the long run, enamor their fan base to come back. Not to say they have a loyal fan base. They have one loyal fan base down there in New Orleans. You have the DeJounte Murray's contract that you got to worry about. Jordan Hawkins, are you going to give him a rookie extension after next season if you don't trade him by then? Trey Murphy obviously got the extension. Herb Jones obviously got the extension. The Zion situation is definitely one you got to look at, not only on the court but off the court as well. As we know, the allegations put on him, and once again, we don't know what happened, but take accountability of that as well when you're monitoring a situation if you are an NBA team. So all I have to say is, Pelicans, do your job. You know what to do. You know what to do. I love y'all. I like the way y'all play, but Zion's got to get healthy, and if you trade him, you trade him. Plain and simple.